Hello, this is Miss Mary from the West Dallas Public Library. Welcome to another edition of What Caught My Eye in New Books this week. A lot of picture books, and we're going to go from youngest to oldest, and I think that would be fun. So let's just get started. All right, Cat Goes Fast by Rebecca Purcell, and this is a great little board book, concept book. The illustrations are great. I love this little animal, and it has parts about opposites, like fast and slow, over and under. The text rhymes, which is always a plus, and I think it would be great for a family read aloud with a baby or toddler. I really recommend this one. All right, now we are gonna do our second book. It's called Seesaw, and it's the first book of nursery rhymes illustrated by Ailie Busby. I recommend this book highly, but also with some, you have to know what you're getting into. Okay, so these are nursery rhymes, and you can learn with your baby and toddler. It has a ton of nursery rhymes. I do not think you would be able to sit through this whole book with your baby and toddler, but you can go back to it and you can also learn them yourself. I just love the pictures. The kids are very diverse. They have a lot of diverse skin tones, and so this kind of gives you an idea of what it's like. I hope that's not too much glare. And so there's this is row, row, row your boat, and then this is I Hear Thunder. So there is a lot of text on each page, but again, I recommend it highly, just with the idea that you're not going to sit down and read through the whole thing. You might be able to. Your toddler might sit still for that. We'll see, but that's one thing. But I do recommend that because I recommend nursery rhymes highly. Oh, speaking of nursery rhymes, that's a great segue, huh? This is The Bear Went Over the Mountain by Jane Cabrera. I love her books. I love her illustrations. They're so vivid and bright. And look at this guy. He's so great. There we go. And so this is The Bear Went Over the Mountain. And at first she has a text, and then she makes up her own words to the traditional tune, and it's a little story. So it's very fun. I love it when people take traditional tunes and make up their own words. I think that's great for families to do and for everyone to do. You could sing this, so it'd be a great read aloud for a younger kid classroom, and a great read aloud for a family, and also a great bedtime story. And I just thought I'd show you the rabbit real quick. What a cute guy, huh? Alrighty. So put that there. Our next book, Sullivan, Who Is Always Too Loud by Micol, Ostow, and illustrated by Brian Biggs. And I think Brian Biggs got this so well. We all know that kid that is just naturally too loud, and so is Sullivan. But by the end of the book, he's trying. People are being understanding, and he will eventually get that volume down, I hope. But, we all have to be understanding, and he has to try too. So, this is Sullivan, Who Is Always Too Loud. Not just sometimes, not just often, always. And don't you love that hello? So, very fun. We all know that kid. Be a great read aloud for a classroom or for a family. Maybe not so much at bedtime. All right. Oh, and I just love this guy. I think this would be a fun read aloud for Valentine's Day coming up. Or Friends and Family Day, and it's Hugsby by Dow Phumirak, and Shelley adopts Hugsby from the local monster rescue center, and it's almost time for Shelley to bring him to school for show and tell. The problem is with Hugsby, he doesn't have any special skills, but of course he's the best at giving hugs. So this is a great book about accepting yourself, accepting others. I think it would be a great classroom read aloud and a family read aloud. And I just love the pictures. And look at Hugsby is not going to learn how to juggle the beanbags. He's going to eat them. So this book really caught my eye. All right, the next book that really caught my eye, is Milo and Monty. and by Roxana, DeRond. And Milo and Monty are two puppies that are adopted at the same time by a family. And Monty just loves being snuggled. He just loves cuddles and getting hugs, but Milo does not. And one thing about Milo, so the thing is, the family started to wonder if Milo is truly happy. But you know, Milo was happy. He just shows it in a different way. So this is another great one about accepting people as they are. And here's Milo over here and his family over there wondering, oh, is Milo happy? And you know what Milo is? He just is his own dog. All right. Recommend that one for family and classroom read alouds. This one is so cute. I'm going to give you a polar bear hug by Carolyn Cooney, illustrated by Tim Warnes, and I've seen other books illustrated by this Tim Warnes, and I've always really liked them. So this is a poem, and it's about a child's imagination, and this little guy is imagining getting a hug to many different kind of cold weather animals. So it would be a fun winter read aloud for a classroom, especially if you're doing a section on different cold weather animals, and it'd be a great winter bedtime story. And I just love this picture right here. Love, love, love. So there is the dad and the little boy or girl, I'm not sure. And oh, look at that polar bear giving him a hug. So very fun. See if we can fit that there. Okay, so our next one is The Fabled Stables. This is a beginning chapter book, and this is Augie, and this is Willa the Wisp, and Augie works for Fabled Stables where he takes care of mythical creatures, and here's Willa the Wisp, and he's trying to capture her to take her to the stables because some other people are after him. He is very good at taking care of the animals in the stable. So this is the first in the series. I think it's going to be a great one. I think it'll be a lot of fun for a lot of kids. Here's a picture of Willow the Wisp and Augie being captured by the bad guys. There you go. All right. So I recommend this one for our very beginning chapter book. This is the first in the series. Looking forward to the other ones. Alrighty. So thank you so much for joining me in what caught Mary's eyes in new books this week. And so stay safe, wash your hands, and bye for now.